USC, superstar, perfect running back. Yo, nigga said he won't smoke. You know he want none of that. Told her that I'm about to come. Asked her what she wanted at. She said, you know damn well exactly what I wanted at. I brought you niggas for dinner. You'll find me raising the center.
What's up, guys? Kenny Chris back in the field. So this time yesterday, we saw the schedule on the daily basis, and now an NFL schedule has been released for week 1 through 18. And we got a words to always specialist type of deal. So here we go for this NFL schedule on the schedule release. We got to kick things off for week 1 all the way to week 18. Forget about the preseason. I'm sorry. I really did do what I had to do it, but this no way the hell I got to do so I have to. So we got to see the schedule release here. So we're going to kick this off here. First off, week 1, we got a tough schedule. The Super Bowl champion, the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys got a tough season here, but hell, it might be good enough for anyone else to could do, and somehow they do it, they don't. So now they kick off from this season in Lincoln Financial Field on 8/20 to kick off on NBC. Now on YouTube TV, we got the Chiefs and the Chargers. So it's gonna be played in Brazil. So the Chargers and the Chiefs might be a good chance here. I say the Chiefs are pretty darn good, so it might be a great run for them. And that's what good about me. And can't you know about this? The sun's shining for the Chiefs, the sun's shining for Brazil, and be a São Paulo in the Cordon Arena. So there you go right now. The Falcons gonna be a tough schedule here. Let me see this Falcons. Their schedule? Okay, the Falcons had a schedule on the NFC South, and they have it special. But the Falcons here doesn't know how to win. But in week 4, they're a rematch because shit. I mean, the Commanders have pretty off for a good team, but a good is bad. And Raheem Morris doesn't call a timeout. Where the timeout, Raheem? And I don't know what's going to happen. First of all, you don't know what's going to happen. And this shit happens. If he doesn't call a timeout, you know where to quit. I don't know what's going to happen, but the Falcons, that's got to be something else. If that's, how's a catch out here? We got to see the Falcons to have it if they choke again. Don't let it down. Don't let me get you down. I swear to God, son. Now the Buccaneers. The Bucs has a pretty schedule. The Buccaneers had a great runoff, but in the case, they don't know what it happened. They'll kick this off against the Falcons. Bucs did what it had to do. It made sure whether they win it or Leicester that happened. But the first thing you know about the Buccaneers is with a coach. Hell, I say they got to find out some later. But in other case, Panthers might add, so Panthers got a little soft schedule. But let's be real. If the Panthers don't get the damage schedule scores that happen, they got to go against Jacksonville Jaguars in week 1. And according to Condos, hell, you got many good news here and bad decisions. And Bryce Young's going to start. If he doesn't do it, he's going to get blew it. We have the Falcons to play against them. Buccaneers got to do what you got to do. But for the Saints, the New Orleans Saints, well, Let's start with the Saints.
Oh my God. Get him the fuck out of here. Get him the, please. Black, get him the fuck out of here.
Saints got had little shitty players. They don't. How pathetic was the Saints they were? This guy know about this. We gotta get the MC West. Let's go to MC West. And pretty sure that 49ers had a tough win, a tough loss. I don't know. Because they're playing against the Seahawks at week 1 start of beginning and not all the way down to back to week 18, a rematch. A flesh game, my ass. Sad to say, because the 49ers don't have Brock Purdy anymore because they don't have nothing to do about it. And the 49ers don't have Deebo Samuel because they're on the Commanders. That's a damn shame for them. And this shit got happening for it, the 49ers don't know what they're going to do. I really don't. Moving on to the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks got a tough schedule here because they are going to the 49ers as well. And they're going to get the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I know CC was Olivia's a fan of Seahawks. I don't know. She gonna be pissed. If I make fun of that Seattle Seahawks, I'll be pissed, done. If I was the fan of Seahawks, you don't know what's gonna happen. But the thing is, who will come on top? There's no Geno Smith here. Who's in the roster? Oh, Sam Darnold. Well, I'll be damned. Cardinals is up next. And man, when Kyler Murray and his team could be that happen. Also, Jacoby Brissett started to move. And this is the case. It's what's going to happen. The Cardinals going to get to the Saints. If I were the Saints fans, you got to be bad. Cardinals, because that's the case, what happened? And Kyler Murray's on Call of Duty, you got to need something else. And of course, you got 2 quarterbacks. Who's on the quarterback? Because clean tunes, 20%. Oh, man. Our Kyler Murray's all right because it's getting a little hectic, man. If that's the case, but it's happening in Arizona. Coaches don't give a damn what they are and what they down do. That's all I say about that, but hell, did the Cardinals, did the 49ers and the Seahawks, but we got to talk about the Rams. Rams, they made the playoffs for the past last season, but I guess you know the Houston Texans, they have a bad situation here. Rams got a little heart and soul of this team. They got to do it for LA. We got LA strong in this team. But hell, you got to give them credit. But they gonna start to the Texans, the Titans, and the Eagles. And the Eagles is gonna have a rematch on a NFC divisional match. A rematch. My ass. And that was right in the distant future. That's what I said. And it's getting real, man. The 49ers and the Seahawks and the Rams, good enough team. That's all I gotta say with this, guys. So bear with me this time. Next, the Philadelphia Eagles, Super Bowl champions, kicking over to the Super Bowl champions. And the Eagles have pretty good. But of course, you got Kyle McCord, DTR, Tam McKee, and we got Jalen Hurts. Now, Jalen Hurts, it's gonna be well, a tush push. And who is their running back? Saquon Barkley. And Saquon Barkley is gonna get tush pushed by the one man you know, Jalen Hurts.
Let me give you words, you know. That's why you're looking late, you know, boy, that's why. Wanna be your lady.
And you know why Jalen Hurts is pretty good on the team so far, and they got good wins? I mean, I'm giving 11.2 win, protecting wins on the playoffs. So I would say this. The Eagles, who's better than ever in team so far. And we got a double header on these 2 games against the Commanders. A rematch on the NFC Championship game. For everyday purposes, shit's been real. But this is a crazy game I've ever seen. But that's all I gotta change. And guess who are the biggest team of all? Who's better than the Eagles? The Washington Commanders. EJ, the Commanders, is gonna kick off against the New York Giants. And in a rookie of the year, it's a one rookie that's named. That's right. The rookie guy himself, Jalen freaking Daniels. Holy shit, it's true. It's damn true. If I was Jay Daniels, you got quit. Marcus Mariota and Josh Johnson, who was on the stats. Let me see his stats here. Okay, so he's on Buccaneers, he's on Washington, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Jets, Baltimore, 2 times, and so might I add, you gotta give it credit here. But we got Deebo Samuel in the house. Michael Gallup is in the house as well. Oh boy, Cowboys! I gotta deal with them later on. So this is crazy for KJ Osborne is there. KJ Osborne. So let me get straight. We got KJ Osborne on Minnesota, right? This guy is undeniable. Michael Gallup, former Cowboy. Oh, this is grand. This is actually grand. Ja'Cory Brooks has been drafted, and he's on Louisville as well. Commanders are pretty darn good. Mike Strahan was on the regular season. He's on the Panthers. That's good enough for him. Oh, wait. Hold on. Got Mike Strahan, Jacoby Jones. Whoa, Jacoby Jones. Where's Jacoby Jones on from? Okay, he's on that UFC. My ass. That's good enough here. The legend veteran Zach Ertz. Got Noah Brown, Jay Lane, John Bay, Chris Moore. Got Lami Torso for the Texans, Brandon Coleman. And we got DTRs here. Devon Keelan, Darren Payne, Bobby Wagner, Frankie Lufu, Dominic Hampton, who was on draft. So yeah. So this got Matt Gay. Wait a minute. Matt Gay? What the hell what's Matt Gay do? Where's Matt Gay come? Never mind. I don't know what Matt Gay's doing over here. But in that case, I gotta go watch this here. So I get like a 10 to 11.1 projected win on this time near. They got the prime time games. On 8:15 p.m. on Thursday Night Football, we got Green Bay Packers. 8:15 on ABC on Monday Night Football, we got the Chicago Bears. A rematch here in Landover, Maryland. The final spot for the RFK Stadium. And the Kansas City Chiefs, one of the toughest teams I've ever seen. It's going to be on ABC as well on Monday Night Football. And 9:30 a.m., we got the Dolphins go up against the Commanders. In Spain, in Madrid game, that's all it's called, special. 8:20 NBC on Sunday Night Football, we got the Seattle Seahawks. 8:20 on the Broncos, and the Commanders going to be 8:20 as well. We got 6 primetime games on one freaking day. But man, that is good enough. The lowest wins one we're going well bad for them, and that's Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys going really gone the worst because there's no Mike McCarthy on the team, not even close. But Dak Prescott is going to be questionable. Joe Milton is going to be a second quarterback. Will Greer is going to be this time around. Devontae Williams is going to be starting. CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, who joined the Cowboys and leaving the Steelers. So I got to talk about the Steelers as well. Jane Tolbert, Jake Ferguson, Hunter, Tyler Guyton. Trevon Diggs, credible. Who knows what's going to happen? The Cowboys going bad to worse. If that's the case, we're fine similar. All right, moving on with the Giants. The Giants has not pretty good one this season, but I think it is if you gotta have it on the schedule. It's gonna be a tough schedule for the I don't know what the Giants gonna do. Because Russell Wilson and Jameis Wilson and Jackson Dart on the team. It's no Daniel Jones, no Tyrod Taylor, nothing. Only Tommy DeVito. But Leighton Neighbors is on the move. He got on time to be here. Shit. There's gotta be a bad situation for the team. Anytime we go ahead and the Giants had to do something. And it's being cool so easy. Giants fucked up. You know what's gonna happen with the confused alligator means. If that's the case of the Packers, they kicked this off against the Lions on CBS. And then one thing you know, we got 2 questionables, Jalen Reed and Christian Watson. We don't know what's going to happen. Romeo Dobbs, Miko Harmon is questionable. Who knew it's going to happen? The Packers is weird and not putting this stuff start over again. But if this is the case of the Packers, the Green Bay Packers is going ahead and it'll mean something. It's real. It's real. Big go Pack, go big, go home. Might as well go home. Now, on the Detroit Lions. The Lions had an NFC North winning streak, and that's the case, you didn't know. I mean, you gotta say this. I mean, you know, I mean, that makes sense even worse. Lions, they gotta win to get back on spot. I mean, you got rid of credits to here, but not now. Anywho, I don't know what Lions gonna do. If they could win this bad boy, get back in the playoff on a day basis, you gotta give us. Don't give a damn where we are, but you gotta give what the Lions do. Give this guy the credit. Bears are them next. If I were the Chicago Bears, they don't have to screw themselves up. Kenny Williams gonna be start on a quarterback because I don't know what Kenny Williams do, but he's gonna be like 60 if he was a real good guy. So this is the hardest moment for the Lions and the Bears. The Bears, who thought they were, let them out the hook. And this is crazy. But when that makes sense to the Bears, if they fucked up real bad, they know what's going to happen. If the Bears lose the Commanders, I'm not happy. Vikings is up next. And who's on the chart? J.J. McCarthy. He's back on the roster. And of course, the trash ass Sam Howell is. You gotta give him credit. I don't want to hear the Vikings just because he's just bad news. But the thing is, I want no Vikings to get the job done right. If they're losing. If the Vikings lose their spot on the team, this is I mean it's a point for them, but the Bears and the Vikings, if they mess up big time, they don't know when to quit. Seriously, I don't. I really do, but I don't. Next, Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is what happens. Steelers said, NFL said Thomas is a better Steelers schedule, but not Rodgers. And Rodgers decision-based Pittsburgh schedule, if that's the case. And what Aaron Rodgers going to do, he got to find a way to do something. If he could join the Steelers at one point. And let me know about this. If the Steelers, oh my God. Pittsburgh's gonna do it for the days of our Steelers. If you don't know what it's gonna do, let me just schedule. Yeah, bad. Steelers. I don't know what it is. That makes sense. If I were the Pittsburgh Steelers fan, that makes good enough for everybody else. And this is a crazy thing. If the Steelers doesn't win, hell, I don't know what I'm gonna do by now. Okay, Browns. What's on the Browns stat chart? Deshaun Watson, Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel. Wait a minute. Dylan Gabriel. He's in the draft? Yes, he is. I think he did draft. Deshaun Watson is questionable here. And then, somehow, some way, if Deshaun Watson is going to play it. For all the purposes, the team doesn't know what to give a damn what they are. If the Browns doesn't know one known to hear. This is a bad day for the Browns. Hopefully. Bengals is got a tough schedule. So why will we? And this is the schedule I'm talking about? Bengals doing something that is good? It's really good or bad for them. If that bad thing is, he's going to affect the Browns. And they're going to affect the Ravens at 1 o'clock. I swear, this is going to be a bad thing for the Bengals. This is a bad day for them. Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson and his team is going to get with do something. Cooper Rush, Derrick Henry, Justice Hill is on the move.
Tell me how you feel now. Yes, Lord.
Zay Flowers, he's comfortable. Derrick Henry is like the case.
The doors of the church are open.
In the Patriot cards, they're there. Mark Andrews. But hell. But we got Gary and Crash do here. But if Mark Andrews drops from football again, I will quit. But they're gonna get the Bills on week 1? Oh, you're cooked. You're cooked. Ravens gotta get it up. They gotta get together, do something. Buffalo Bills. Say about Buffalo Bills, they do something you gotta do and face the Ravens in week 1. So that's the case. I'll be alright. Kansas City Chiefs, well, they got a rematch on November 2nd on CBS. Damn. I don't want to see anyone a choke artist ever again. Bills gotta get it together, but I don't know that Death Charlie is getting traded. Okay, so no Death Von Diggs. Shameful. New York Jets. But at this time of need, there are no Jets. There are no Aaron Rodgers here. They're either theirs or forced to retired. Because that just feels on a starting. That's a good game. But at this point, Jets have affected Pittsburgh Steelers. And he's going to face his former team. When are the Jets going to play against the Steelers? When Aaron Rodgers going to play the Steelers and he's going to face him? Doesn't make sense good enough. But Jets, they're going to get choked again. I don't know what Jets going to do and what's going to happen. But damn. My ad, of course. The Patriots are up next. And you don't know when the Patriots are going to win this game? I don't think so. But if you don't know why, is this. The Patriots got there with credit still. And look at the schedule, man. This is a bad schedule for everybody. It's a bad schedule for the Patriots, but this is not looking good. Next was the offense. Okay. Let me explain this. Let me explain it often. I don't know when or where it's going to happen. If the Dolphins play summer games, this is a bad day for the Dolphins. And they gonna play to get the Commanders on 9:30. So now they kicked off in week 1 to get the Colts. And Tyreek Hill apologized. They don't need some question about this. This could be a problem for the Dolphins. Now hopefully the Colts gonna have a real tough schedule here, man. And this Anthony Richardson and Daniel Jones, oh boy. Shit. Daniel Jones. What's going to happen? That therapy is not good enough for the Cardinals and their really tough season. Next up, the Houston Texans. Say by Houston Texans is the Houston Texans is good enough for here. It's not even an mess. It's pure chaos. This is a chaos scene. They're going to play against the Rams on week 1 and holy. CJ Stroud is going to play questionable and Tank Dell's questionable as well. My question is this. Can the Texans go win it and save them all? My answer is yes. Tennessee Titans. And Cam Ward's going to be starting quarterback for all the indication. And get rid of us out of here. He don't want to see this man no more. I don't want to see Will Levis or any team more because this is the protected wins for everybody. Titans going to get the Broncos. If that's the case for teams, if they have a special, if it has to good enough for anyone that's the more than ever, more or less. Titans, they played awful last year, but last season, and this is a bad way. Now, the Jaguars had a really bad season. Jags had a bad season for them, and this was terrible. Jaguars played the city season in the first time they have a game. No Jaguars could ever play this game whatsoever. How pathetic the Jags were. This is not really good for the team. But this is bad. Chargers. Let's hear about the Chargers here. They have a schedule. But they will get to catch the Chiefs on time being. They go to the Commanders. They be like, no Chargers going. No Chargers, no. Who would have thunk it? This is this is a bad situation. But the Cajun Chargers, not look good. The Raiders are hiring Brandon Hunter to defeat Pete personnel this Sunday. And Geno Smith is going to be starring. And where is Desmond Ritter? We out? Yeah, he is out. This man's terrible. I mean, terrible for a team. And at this, with the game is not on the line for the Raiders, hey, it would have got to be good. Antonio Pierce, he's fired. He's done. He out for the season. But occasional, he go get the Chargers. But the Broncos are next. This is gonna be a tough schedule on the Broncos. Bo Nix 6 is on the good team of the guy. He can do whatever he wants. And he can do it again? I hope so. For them, it's good enough for these guys. And Bo Nix faces another draft pick. And that draft pick is none other than Jaden Daniels. It's Jaden Daniels versus Bo Nix on Week 13 on Sunday Night Football. Hell, this is a good game for this team. If the Commanders and Broncos, hell, I'll make sure the good teams will fall. And last but not least, Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs have a pretty good schedule. And what about Patrick Mahomes? One of them. I don't know what's going to happen if Rasheed Rice is going to be playing or not. If this. And I hope Chris Jones all right. That might be tough schedule for the Chiefs. Shit's getting real, bro. And I don't know what's gonna happen. The Chiefs had a pretty good schedule on teams and a tough schedule on everybody else. The only tough schedule is the Washington Commanders, and this has got to be a good. For any purposes, Patrick Mahomes gotta get their wins back and get licked back. If they do, let's just say it's gonna be a big failure. But this is gonna be a real bad situation. If Patrick Mahomes doesn't win, they don't know do something about that. And where's Travis Kelce at? I know where Travis Kelce is here. Oh yeah, he's here. If we play this game or will be his last season, we'll see what happens. But this is gonna be tough schedule for every other team. Commanders, Eagles, Chiefs, Bills. They gonna get a job done right. But coming up, bro, who might be getting scheduled? What do you think about the schedule release? What do you think about the teams is going so far? What do you think about the Commanders is going to make a great better than the Eagles? So we got to see who really the smart one. The Eagles or the Commanders? Which will you guys pick? All right? Comment down below, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and share on my social media platform. Keep with Saturday DMV. I got next time. Peace. One love, and I am out. Holla next time.
It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
You mean to tell me you watched the entire video but you haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button and become a member on Patreon or on YouTube to get access to the Discord. We're waiting for you in the Shadow Realm.
Do it! Just do it! Make your dreams come true! So just do it!
Please! Please!